Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. We'll get started pretty soon. Just got some few things going on in the background. All right, let's get started. Let me remove this real quick. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Yeah, we'll be doing your Wait, are you? Yeah, you're Crow, right? I'm doing your account takeover. Yeah, I'll be doing your account takeover in probably like 10 minutes or so. So, um, hopefully you can stay and you can watch the stream to be able to do the account takeover. I just need to make sure I don't overcap on my dailies real quick. Hey, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch the video or not, but I did end up pulling for the Soulstone event or Deck of Fate or whatever. I didn't really get anything. I did get a few souls, but nothing that I really wanted. Yeah, looking forward to the takeover. Congrats on winning. Since we have Viv here, we can do an update. So I did end up pulling two accounts today for the Deck of Fate. Like the two accounts of Deck of Fate. So one of those accounts, some of you guys who've been following the streams may know the new champ that we did get just based on the giveaway that are coming up. But that video will be posted tomorrow on those pulls. So if you want to see what champ I did pull, it was a mythical out of 20 shards. So I did pull that, and I did pull another account. Didn't get anything on that other account, so didn't post that video. But yeah, if you want to watch that video, it will be posted. I think I have a schedule for like 9 a.m. tomorrow, but like I said, it is one of the giveaways that we will be hosting in the future. So looking forward to that. And then I did, surprisingly, I've had two subscribers give away two accounts. So like I said, we did have that Mikage Frawley account that was given away yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So the winner did claim that. So I think he got everything settled with the owner of that account. And then I did just get a Toshiro account yesterday as well. So we're probably posting that account soon. That'll probably like an offering for the next giveaway. So I think currently Nell is the winner for the current. Well, not win. Well, currently winning for the first giveaway for this upcoming weekend. So we'll be having that. So I'll probably be posting that soon. I know I set the poll for 24 hours, but I'll probably end the poll after the stream ends because we have 37 votes, so we have a pretty good amount of people. So it'll probably be Nell that will be hosting this weekend. And then, like I said, we still have the Wixwell account giveaway that will be on Wednesday. We'll be streaming for that as well. And then I do have a few ideas for videos to post coming up, but we'll see. I'm thinking about doing like a shard challenge where I'm just when I'm playing an account, but I'm just hoarding the shards. So just doing clan boss, um, like Doom Tower and all the other things in the game, but just hoarding the shards instead. And I might do like a big um, shard pull session, like when I have like a certain amount of shards. But we'll see. I might post that video, I might not, but it's scheduled. But I might remove it, so we'll see in the future. Oh yeah, sorry, I missed message. Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to get those souls. Yeah, I figured the souls definitely make a big difference. What soul? I mean, what blessing did you put on for ninja? I definitely recommend Nature's Wrath. If you haven't already put the soul on yet, or if you don't have Nature's Wrath, I definitely recommend that. Um, but yeah, once you get like other relics, like I don't know if you do Chimera or not, even if it's just normal, but getting those epic relics, epic fragments or relics, and getting the Reticore and F for Ninja would do so much damage as well. Yeah, I can do an updated guide. The issue is I don't really have. I haven't like a. It's not really. It's kind of early game because it's still doing brutal clan boss, um, but they don't. It doesn't really have like a lot of champions. I can pull it up real quick, uh, for stream before I do the count takeover. But yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't really have that many champions that are good enough to be go through Curse City. Like my main account, I can do it, but I can just choose champs that are more like free to play accessible. Okay, good. Glad you put on Rage Drive. But yeah, I don't really have any. I don't have much champs on this account to where I can do Curse City that often, or like progress. But I can definitely like play it on stream, and we can go over like um, current rotations and things like that for champs I have. But this is the current account that I'm doing the shard holding for. But um, there isn't like much champs on this account. Like this was like my first original account that I had. Like obviously it has Ninja, so and I did play it when it had why struggle like that. Do it on your main. Just don't use mythicals and such. Yeah, I may do it. I may do it on stream instead of like doing videos. So like if you want, if you could stop by, or I could just like, well, I mean the streams are always posted, so I may just do that. I may save my Curse City keys, um, for stream, and then like if I do stages and you guys want to see like stages without like mythicals and stuff, I can do that on stream. Um, but yeah, like this account is not as progressed, so I don't have all the champs. It was like I said, it was my original account. I do like to play this account sometimes because I do like Migrante Archer, which is one of the champs you can't get anymore, but you could only get her by winning the champ training event, and you get to get first place. I think I got like 135,000 points. Like I spent so much energy and time like grinding out champs, just to um, be able to get her. But yeah, I don't really play this couch much anymore, but I do really like that champion. I wish I had it on my main, her ninja. So, but yeah, we'll get ready to do this takeover real quick. Let me log into the account and pull it up. Oh, and Crow, what did you want again for your takeover? I don't think did you put it in your I think you put it in your Discord message. Let me check real quick. PvP, team advice, and Hydra. Just want to progress. Okay, yeah, we can go over that. So let's look at your current champs. So 84, Hydra, 17 million. Okay, so I'm missing the one key on Brutal. Um, okay, I would definitely make sure I know you're doing. I see you're doing some presets, but I would make sure you have presets on all the champs. Um, yeah, yeah, no worries. Yeah. So I'm assuming this is like your night or brutal, hard, easy team, or is it normal, hard, brutal? So I'm assuming team A is your brutal team. So you have Hex, decreased defense, no weaken on this team. You have decreased speed, increased speed. You have triple decreased speed. She provide provoke, right? Yeah, provoke, AoE provoke. Okay. Okay, best so far. Okay, so first thing, like first glance, you don't need unless you are having an issue with Wixwell not letting us provoke. I correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they updated Hydra to where when you have single target provokes, they automatically target. Sorry for Wixwell, they automatically target. I can't remember the exact head, but the head that can get provoked. and do the cleanse and everything, this automatically targets it. And since you have it booked, it's basically like I think it's like 95% chance. Well, it's 100%. Actually, it's 100% chance because it's the boss. So you always land this provoke for Wixwell. So I don't think you need physics because all she provides is decreased speed, and you don't even you don't even have decreased speed on and ally protection. So you don't really need the provoke on this team. Um, I would either bring in a reviver. Do you have a full team revive? Let's see. Mm, So you have Ugo for block. I mean, you have Ugo for block bus. Honestly, I would either bring in Ugo, Elva, or Arbiter. Arbiter is not very good for auto teams, but I would definitely bring in either Ugo or Elva. I know you have Elva down here, but I think for getting the one key for brutal is more important than getting more damage for normal teams, because getting the brutal you get better gear and you get more soul stones, which will help out your account immensely as well. Because I see you have a lot of soul stones, but they're low star champs, and getting soul stones for events is really important, especially as a free to play player. Getting as many soul stones as you can helps with progression, especially like now. Like even if you only pull 20 soul stones, if you get one 5-star soul for like an epic, it could help you in Curse City. It can help you progress in Doom Tower. I mean, not Doom Tower. Well, yeah, Curse City, Doom Tower, Secret Rooms, Faction Wars, things like that. So I would definitely focus on getting this team one key, and my best bet would probably be to remove Vizix from this team and get a reviver. Preferably like Uko or Elva, but I know Elva's in your other team, but I would definitely move her up here. Um, and then like I said, first thing would obviously be to make sure you have all your teams preset. Um, so yeah, I would definitely replace Uko or Elva with this team because you don't have a reviver on this team. So getting this to a one key would probably be most important. This team makes sense. Let me remove revivers. Oh, also I did see your arbiter was not 6-star. I would definitely 6-star. We'll take a look at your teams for PVE. But unless you're having an issue where you're not able to either win the speed race or you're running to a lot of Mercurial and you don't have a chance to go through Mercurial or like get rid of the stacks per se, I would definitely go for speed, especially at your level in arena. I don't know if you do live arena or not, but most people don't have Mercurial at your level, especially not 9 pieces just yet because they're not able to do hard. So I would definitely say speed is probably the most important. Um, but yeah, so for Hydra, like I said, definitely get a reviver into this team, preferably either Uko or Elva. This team makes sense. Double burn. I would definitely change Ninja's Blessing to Nature's Wrath if you can. Brimstone's great, but for Ninja, that damage increase, especially with his passive, is a lot better. So let's take a look at what Relic situation is. So you have Gore Crescent. Do you have Erethi Coronet by chance? Okay, you don't. That's why you have it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no worries. So yeah, that's the perfect. That's good enough relic for him. Um, yeah, I know. Yeah, I figured. Also for Shuzin, um, I would recommend putting her in what's it called? The intimidating presence blessing. Even though it's 1-star, it still increases the boost. The survival instinct is more of a rare thing, and it only it only really benefits if your champs are getting yeah, I would definitely like, look into swapping his blessings. I can get like recommendations, but Hell Hades website gives like free recommendations for all champs, especially for like PvP versus PvE. So like, I'm guessing for Shuzin, she's built in a speed. Yeah, she's in a speed build, a pretty good speed. But I would definitely put her in intimidating presence to get that. I think it's like initial 5 or 10% boost that you get. Um, well, yeah, it's increases your aura by 2.5 and decreases the enemy by 5%. So this can make a difference, just like if you don't have an aura versus other teams, so or don't have a imitating presence blessing. So I would definitely change that for Shuzin. I just saw that this is a recommendation for PvP. But as far as champs, so this team is basically Ninja doing it, Provoke. So honestly, I would remove Seeker in this team and put in Vizix and swap Uko here. Let's see. So you have decreased defense. No weekend on this team. Let's see, do you have any weekend champs? Let's see. So no, Dua does provide weekends, so I don't. I think hers is only single target. Uh, yeah, since you, I think, well, if you don't have her book, but um, I would definitely use her. Her A1 provides basically a 75% chance for a weekend. Yeah, I would stick with Naldua on this team. So replacing Ugo and putting in Naldua. Unfortunately, you don't have a speed threat. Um, I don't know if you really need R attack. If you change Ninja's Blessing to Nature's Wrath, I don't. I think you remove R attack and put in a speed lead. So depending on whoever you, if you are putting Uko in this team or Elva in this team, whoever you replace. So if you put Uko here, then replace it with Elva. But if you put Elva here, then just keep Uko in the front for the speed. But like I said, I'd probably run Uko, Ninja, Rathalos, Rector, Vizix, and then probably Naldua. Because you have double decreased defense plus Rathalos can't be resisted. So I would do that as that team. This team looks fine. Like I said, I would just replace it with a reviver so you have a little bit more, preferably AoE. So that's why I said Uko, because he provides AoE block damage. Unfortunately, for that team, you'll probably have to run um, it manual to get the one key because Uko's can still use his revive, but not revive anybody for his revive. So unfortunately, you probably have to manual that key. For this key, I'm assuming you're running Loki for Brimstone. Um, so you don't have any decreased defense on this team. I would, since we're probably running Umbral for the provoke. So I would, yeah, I'd probably run, since Elva's up here, you need another reviver. Um, but we don't have any more speed leads. Mm, see, do we have any speed in all battles besides Cassandra? Um, okay, so all we have is really high Katoon. Got it for Black Bluffs. Okay, makes sense. Um, oh yeah, I forgot he does Black Bluffs. So let's see what other champs we have. Was your Wukong not built with accuracy? Because Wukong should be able to do it by himself if he has accuracy. Because you only need to place block buffs once, and then you can target the head of I think it's Suffering or the one that does the poison cloud. You can just target that head. Plus, also remember if you have HP burn negates the poison cloud as well. So if you placed HP burn and you're I don't know if you're manual or you auto these keys, but if you place HP burn with like Jexar or with um, Geomancer, then you don't have to worry about the poison cloud working because you can go through it. Well, you don't do the weak hits for poison cloud. So for this team, um, I would definitely put Arbiter in this team. Unfortunately, he might have to put Geo in the front since you don't have another speed boost. Um, Honestly, doesn't Brogni do block buffs? Oh, he does block debuffs, HE burn. Yes, let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's in here, but yeah, I'm pretty sure HP burn because on one of my teams, I don't have a block buff champ. I think on like my nightmare team, I don't. I used to run Gizmac because he always places HP burns instead of a block buff champ. So that's why I always ran Gizmac in one of my top teams. I mean that team I've updated it since then. But yeah, I always ran that team with HP burn. But he does AoE HP burn and then he places HP burn every time. Like I had the 50% chance every time he takes a turn. So that's why I always ran him. But yeah, I think these teams are already pretty built already well. I think it's just a few tweaks. One, making sure your brutal team is getting the one key, like that's the priority. So um, if like worst comes to worst where you can't get the one key, I might even move Ninja up here. Um, and who would I replace Ninja with? So you don't have an increased speed champ. Yeah, I mean you could replace Ninja with Thor if you aren't able to get the one key. But this team should one key when you put a reviver in here like Elva or Uka. And for this team might just be about survival. So if you have Umbro for provoke, you have two provoke champions. So whoever's the most consistent provoke, I'd probably put in Umbro for the more consistent provoke. So I'd remove Drexar since you already have Geo because you want Geo's burn to place. Because I'm pretty sure for his passive he takes more damage. He reflects more damage if it's his burn. So I would prefer Geo over Drexar for the burns. Um, that's and then honestly I'd put in. Do you have Skull Crown? So I would put in like ally attack champions. So I'd probably do like since you don't have a speed, I'd probably put Geo in the lead, Wukong, Geo. So yeah, well Geo in the lead, Wukong, probably like a Lanicus or Longbeard. I saw you had Lanicus or Longbeard or Farrakhan. Um, allied with ally attack. Then you probably need Stagnite for the decreased defense, decreased attack. You have Loki for the block bust plus extra the brimstone, and then you have Umbo for the provoke. So yeah, I'd probably do that. So it'd probably be Geo, Wukong, Umbro, Loki, and then Brogni probably. Brogni because he offers the shield plus the block debuffs plus the reflect damage. You have double reflect damage. Should be able to get you at least the one key plus more damage. So inching close to that 1.2 billion for those three teams. As far as PvP teams, I'm assuming you mean 3v3 in arena. So you're bronze 2. You're kind of definitely you should definitely be able to get to silver 1 at least so you can do the auto battles. I definitely think getting to silver and do the auto battles is the best thing for me personally. I'm in gold, but during the week I always put in one man teams. So I see you have one man teams as well. But yeah, I always put in one man teams during the week and farm the auto battles as much as I can, at least the 20 battles. If I can do more, like do the extra 15 tokens, I'll do more. But always do the 15 because getting these free. Oh yeah, you're not even using it. Make sure you're using this free energy and free rewards here. Like this is um, just free rewards that you can get just for playing the game. So I would definitely make sure you're doing this every weekly. So I won't get it for you now, just so it's on your time. But make sure I get those rewards. But as far as your teams, um, make sure. Oh yeah, presets. Make sure these teams are set up with presets. Like I know you have to auto it, but I'll make sure. Yeah, he probably doesn't have the sustain for the grow shield technique, but yeah, you can build out a Brogdon team with the grow shield. But the requirements for that is it's very intense, and I don't think you have the gear requirements to do that. But so I would just be using Brogdon for the block debuffs, the shield plus the healing that he provides. But yeah, first things first for PvP, like I said, build out the three teams. Um, yeah, make sure you're building your three teams for PvP, for tag team arena, for classic arena, for siege. So usually I have two teams up top for classic arena. Then I have my three teams for PvP or for 3v3. Or if I'm running teams up top, I mean if I'm running my classic teams and PvP or 3v3, sorry, I just clicked them here. But yeah, make sure you have your presets here for your teams. Help you win more battles. Um, But all these teams make sense. I would definitely be using Ezio. Ezio is really good for poisons because he basically activates the poisons immediately, activates the poisons or bombs if there's 4 debuffs. So if you have champs that can provide multiple debuffs for your team, definitely the other presets. And I think, yeah, I think that's where I struggle the most. Yeah, I can build out your teams real quick for like recommendations. So is this team have presets? Okay, no, so I won't remove this. This team is fine. So my recommendations: shoes in for this team. Where's your arbiter? Arbiter, and then like a tanky team. Like a Woo. Oh, sorry, the wrong team. And this team. Mm, you can do something like this. So these could be your 3 teams. These two would be obviously go first teams. This would be like more of a stall team. Basically, where you have the shield. Him anytime he gets attacked, he automatically gets his provoke off or double attack. Shield for Wukong if he dies, and Barney can put the shield up when he gets revived. Basically, another revive here. Wukong is always reviving every 3 turns as long as he's not revived. This team's a go first team. Basically, you can have it set up to where Arbiter goes into either Naldua, or you can have him go into like a fast Xenomorph that's with 100% crit rate. So he places his A1, and then A1 into Ezio, who does his A2. Um, yeah, which places poison sensitivity, and doesn't he instantly activate? Yeah, he can instantly activate. So like you can do his A1 and instantly activate all the poisons on his A2. So I would definitely do that, and then make him with 100% crit rate, so make him your damage dealer. So I would do that. These 3 would be your teams, and obviously this team will be your A1, your speed team as well. So you would probably do shoes in. You can either do the decreased speed if you want to auto it, or you can do the if you manual. You can do the instant turn to Lanicus. And Lanicus will go do the ally attack into a team. So basically, you have decreased attack from the Uko on the A1, and then you would also have Thor basically killing the squishy as your damage dealer. And then you probably have him either doing his A3, which I believe is a single target AoE hit. Sorry, the A2, AoE single target hit, which ignores body damage and unkillable for like mythicals and swift parry, things like that. So yeah, that would be my recommendation for 3v3. So like I said, make sure you get your presets in for Hydra and for 3v3. Like I said, those are the team. These are probably the 3 teams that I set up for your 3v3 teams. But like I said, I would make sure I get to silver 1 at the least. You don't have to care more about 3v3 besides silver 1. But once you get these quick battles for silver 1, like it just becomes a lot easier. You spend less time on raid having to wait for these battles in and people doing stall comps or whatever. So I would definitely recommend that. But then we can just take a look. I know you said progression as well. So for Doom Tower, you're doing Doom Tower. I would make sure I do Doom Tower every day as much as you can. Go as far as you can with Doom Tower, and then obviously go to easy. I'm sure you know the gist of that. Curse City, you started with hard first, so I'll do as much hard as I can. I mean, as much Curse City for hard as I can, then go to easy. I would try to at least get to 25 stages as much as I can. So like if it means doing presets for champs, like moving gear around, I would definitely try to get at least 5 every time. I know it may take a while to get Carnage, but these free rewards are great. And then as you progress, that'll make it a lot quicker to get Carnage. So getting at least 5 every rotation is definitely, if you can get this as well, 15 is even better. I know for me, like I don't really care much for Curse City, but whenever I can, I do it at least Yeah, no problem. No problem for the PB teams. But like I said, I would definitely try to get at least the 5 for the 25 stages, and then if you can do the 6 awaken stages. I know it may be a little difficult, but like I said, using those presets or moving the gear around, like moving your best damage dealer, your best support gear, best regen gear around, definitely try to get at least the 15 candles per run or per rotation. You don't have Lydia yet, so Undead Horde and Lizardman is probably your issue. Yeah, Undead Horde, Lizardman. So let's take a look at those two um, factions. Lizardman. Oh, we'll do Undead Horde first. So no Legos, that's the issue. Dark Aethel's a damage dealer. She AoE nuke. So she does do AoE nuke. I'd probably do Dark Aethel would probably be your damage dealer. We do have Dark Elhane as well. Um, yeah, I'd probably do Dark Elhane and Dark Aethel as your 2 damage dealers. You probably have difficulty. Yeah, not having a Lego in this faction is unfortunate. But yeah, like I said, this may be a preset thing where you have to yeah, no worries. Yeah. Unfortunately, like with a lot of early accounts, it's not about like beating everything, but it's about like making the small milestones to, like chip add away. So I've seen a lot of accounts that have progressed like and grabbed Marius and grabbed Carnage like before me just because they've been like slowly like getting those 15 candles every rotation. So like getting those small milestones is really important, especially for those small accounts, because getting Carnage like for your at your level, even if you may not have a mythical yet, you can get free mythicals like Embreeze. Like very important to like damage deals for your account. So making small cracks at those is really important. Like I said, your 2 damage dealers would probably be Dark Elhane and Dark Aethel. Seeker probably be for speed boost. Building a tanky Gorab. So getting I would say like 6-star these 3 champions, or these 4 champions. And then do you have another healer in the faction? No, this is poison. Yeah, I'd probably build out like this is like Seeker, Gorab, Dark Elhane, Dark Aethel, and probably this dude, which basically decreases your damage. So you'll have pretty um, like easy killable nukers. But if you have like a person that damage mitigates and you build him tanky, I build him probably slow tanky with a little bit of resistance. And then build out your 2 nukers, not pretty fast, but like with high damage, and then Gorab for res, like tanky res, and then Seeker in a speed build. But like I said, making sure you're having your presets so you can easily move the gear around as you're taking from other champs. So that would be for Undead Horde, and then Lizardmen. Let's see what we have for Lizardmen. So we have Necmo. Same deal here with damage dealers. Riz would probably be spamming his A1, and because he always will give himself increased attack for he's an attack champion. I'd probably put him as my attacker. Do we have any stun champs? No, only single target provoke. He could be used as your healer, so you could have Leech from Necmo, him as your healer. Venomage could be built as your poison, decreased defense champ. Oh, sorry, decreased defense, decreased attack champ. Basilisk as your damage dealer, and then you can have. She's a pretty good damage dealer as well, so you could probably have her as built as your damage dealer as well. But yeah, this faction is pretty difficult. Obviously, you might have to wait for these champs. But like I said, your core team would probably be Necmo, Venomage, Basilisk, him, the Crowned, and I mean you could build a second Venomage as well. Oh, Yes, I will double check that. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so you have. Okay, yeah, I would make sure I have these faction guardians done. So you have most of them done. Yeah, looks like you have most of them updated. So, but yeah, I would just make sure I'm always updating these faction guardians when you get a chance. So, but yeah, looks like you have most of them done. But yeah, those are my recommendations for that. But yeah, thanks again for letting me do a takeover an account. Hopefully this helps, and we can check back in a few weeks to see like the progress and if you pulled any champs to make any updates to your teams. Like, thanks again for the content. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, yeah, those gear presets. Let me log over your account real quick. But yeah, those gear presets and team presets for making things automatic definitely makes the game a lot more like easily streamlined. So you don't have to be taking as much time to go through those stages and those champs. You make quick battles a little easier. Yeah. I mean, yeah, rare slots are great. I mean, if you have the champs, I would just like I can't remember what the term is called. Um, but it's basically commission. I would just commission all the champs when you get a chance. But yeah, it's filling up those slots. I know most people don't use rares that often. Like they're just like for certain rooms and stuff. But yeah, like they were saying, whenever you get the chance, I would definitely commission those. Let me make sure I remove your account real quick. Let me. I need to log out again so I can remove it. Yeah, I can showcase it real quick. So, like, basically, what they were saying, I was about to say she, but I know it's a guy. Yeah, basically, it's just commissioning, and you basically lose the champs. So, basically, this is like what that pops up, and basically means you're losing the champs. But it takes away the space that they take up in the vault or in the yeah, in the vault, basically. So like it just saves space. So like all these champs or once champs, but now they're decommissioned, but they it permanently saves the boost that they give for guardians. But I never recommend commissioning the Legos because you lose the Lego, and Legos are always valuable, even if they're bad. Um, I mean, it's more so for a late game thing because like a late game, like yeah, you still get 60s and stuff, but to have the space is basically what a lot of people do is like if they have a lot of 60s and they don't really need to level anybody up anymore, they basically during a champion training event they'll get to the level 50. They'll put in like the four or five, well the six brews to get them like level 21 or 24. I think it is. I think it's 21. And then basically they'll put them into the faction guardians and then they'll commission them. So basically you get the points for getting them to level to 5-star, and then you put in the six brews to the efficiency, and then you commission them because you don't really care for the to get more 6 stars. Because like as you get further into the game, you'll realize that like getting into 6 stars like it really isn't that important because most champs like you don't really use, especially late game. Oh yeah, just as a general reminder, I'd like to remind everyone: if you are new to the stream, I do host account giveaways on my Discord. If you'd like to join, there's a link in the bio to join the free account giveaways. All I ask is that you just subscribe to the channel. I do have a current giveaway going on currently for a Wixwell starter account. We did pull actually two Wixwells on two different accounts, so we did give away one Wixwell on the Friday stream, and then we did are giving away another Wixwell account on Wednesday. So, like I said, I do account giveaways. They're basically usually starter accounts, but we also are running a poll for the next mythical starter giveaway. So those are usually the headline champs. So I think currently we have a Nell account, Aphidus account, a Carosa account, and a Commonus account that are starters. Well, the Aphidus account I played on for a little bit for stream. I was gonna stream that channel, but I mean stream that account, but it just took up too much time. So I stopped playing that account. So that account will be for giveaway. It originally was going to be given away, but the person that wanted it actually wanted a different account. So they said I could give away to a different person. So that that those are the two accounts that will be available. It's between Nell and Aphidus. So those are the two accounts that if you go to the Discord, there's a current giveaway tab. You can enter for the Wixwell account there, and then I'll probably be posting the winner of the Nell versus Aphidus account giveaway for the giveaway this weekend. Hey Zork, what's up? How you doing? Oh, I did. I did say I didn't pull much from the Soulstone event, but I think I did pull it on stream. I did get a 5-star Biexol, so I may have to rebuild him out for PvP. Currently, he's really just. I mean, he's in a build, but he's not really built for anything. Like he's not in Stone Skin, so I probably have to rebuild him now that he has a shit ton of accuracy because he has like 580 accuracy, which he doesn't need because he provides increased accuracy to himself. So I'm probably gonna build him out now that he has crit damage as well. So I did get his 5-star soul. Who else's soul did I get? I think that was basically it. Oh, I did get a 4-star Freya soul for her. I did get a Hilvy soul, but it was only 1 star. I think that was it. I think I did get a few 6-star souls. Nothing good though. I was hoping to get a nice soul. When do you begin account takeovers? I usually post them in the Discord. Um, but yeah, if you just ping me on Discord, I don't think I'm gonna do a giveaway. But yeah, if you just ping me on Discord, I can do your account takeover now. Since you're in stream, usually I give them to people who are in stream. So yeah, if you just ping me on Discord, I can do your account takeover now. Um, before, well, not before reset, but I can do it now after I'm talking over the soul stones. Um, but what was I talking? Oh yeah, I was talking about soul stones. Yeah, I didn't get any 6 star. Well, not 6 star, but any mythical souls that I needed. I did end up getting a 5 star Commodus soul, but I might sell it because I've got 3 Commoduses, but I empowered him, so it doesn't make any sense to have another one. Um, oh, but yeah, before you do that, just to let you know, I don't do gear cleanses. I really only do advice per se. Like I do build out clan boss accounts. I mean clan boss teams and stuff like that. But I don't build out Hydra teams, so only clan boss. Like I do know a lot of stuff about like Hydra and all that, but I don't like really have the patience to build out teams. As you can see, like I really don't have the patience for my account, so I kind of just blasted through like shards and souls and stuff to get to that content. But like I said, I do know like the mechanics how the game works, so I can give recommendations on teams to build based on your account. But yeah, I did get what did I get? I did get a Commodus Soul. I did get Sabriel, which I'll probably never get because I don't really spend any money on mythical. I mean primal shards anymore. I did get an updated Corrosive Soul. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, just ping me on Discord. I do need your login info. I won't do it on. I mean, I will show the account on stream, but I won't show the login process. It's on my separate screen, so you don't have to worry about that. Did like I said, did get the Corrosive Soul. Um, I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, I don't think I really got anything else. I did get a few 6 star souls. I think I did get the Ethlyn soul, the Tanax soul. I don't have her, but I may build up some of these champs like Crushing Rend for some of like the Cursed City stages. But like I said, yeah, I really didn't get any good good souls. But I mean, I did pull Mortals, so I did get a 5 star Whisper soul, so I will have to update that on Whisper. So let me. Yeah, I want a Ventilation so badly. I spent a good amount of money on the Prism event when she was in there, and I got a lot of Legos, but I didn't get her, and I was kind of mad because I pulled her soul like a week before, um, like the Ventilation soul, and I was really mad because I didn't get her because I think it was like the Force summon pool, like it was like where they had the Wixwell, the Harima, um, yeah, I can't remember all the champs, but it was like basically a force pool event. Oh, I did. Yeah, I got Harima. I think I got a second Wixwell. I got what's his name? I got Keberon. I need to build him now because I have him in faction. Like these two champs, I need to build out. Not faction wars, but well, I mean he will be eventually for faction wars. But I did a 2 star soul, 2 star soul for him today as well. But yeah, I need to build him out eventually. But I did pull him as well. I think I pulled Wixwell from the event, and then I pulled stock from primals as well. I mean, not primals. From yeah, it is Kazi's right on Discord. Yeah, that's me. My in-game name. Well, I mean, my name shows disguise, so it should be easy. What's up, sir? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Let me log into that account real quick and do a takeover. 1 second while I swap accounts. So level 70, 3.4 million player power. Alright, so you do have. So you are pretty. I'm not a pretty big spender. Did you get really lucky on mythicals, or did you spend to get your mythicals? So you do have. Well, you already are one. You already have 125 million on clan boss. Why you say you needed help with clan boss advice? Ah, you two kid. Okay, makes sense. Well, one, you have a unkillable team already. Um, your unkillable team would be, well. Let me pull up Helly's Optimizer, but your unkillable team would probably be Demitha Rashkar. That's like when I first started playing the game on my first account. I don't have that account anymore, but I ran Demitha Rashkar as my first account. So that you should be able to one key it with that team. So let me double check. Oh, you have double rush card and double man eater. Yeah, you have a one key team. Um, I would go on YouTube. My best advice is I don't know the exact speeds, but the speeds stay the same over the years. But you have double man eater, I believe, because that's what the optimizer is saying. So let me just double check. Yeah, you have double man eater. So I would build out your double man eater. Best way to one key it is to either go down the route of um, go down the route of basically having 100% crit rate on your man eaters. Like keeping the speed the same, but having double man eaters with 100% crit rate, and then running either a poison champ or what's it called? A poison champ or a high damage champ. So for your instance, that could be either xenomorph, because they put out a lot of poisons, or yeah, probably do xenomorph. Yeah, I would do xenomorph as your. So I think the team is painkeeper, double man eater, seeker, and then a damage dealer, and you should be able to, um, should be able to one key. Also, you're doing Hydra, so I mean you're doing Chimera, so I'd make sure once you get a Rethy Coronet, I would put a Rethy Coronet on him, since he's one of your only champs that does decrease defense. I mean, does debuffs. But I would definitely change this to the Malefic Talon when you get a chance. I'm not gonna do it for you, but whatever you get, because I don't like wasting people's resources. But whenever you get a chance, I would definitely change this Malefic Talon, level it up to like at least level 12 if you can. For Xenomorph, and I would use him or Ezio, honestly. I mean, you have Ezio with crit rate. I'd probably use Xenomorph. I mean, Ezio's really good because he doesn't activate poison, so I would either use Ezio or Xenomorph um, as your solo damage dealer. Yeah. Team setup. I can't build out your champs because your main eater isn't fully built, and you have to book him and everything. So I mean, you can wait to do that. It's not like major, but as far as the team, let me see. You would have. So this will be your new clan boss team. So you have to actually have to build out the champs. But this is basically the man eater team that I would run since you have double man eater. Um, once you like book out the champs, I can actually build out the champs with the correct speed tunes. But this team should one key once you get all the masteries set up, masteries and team fully booked. But if you want me to do it, I can do it. But also, there's plenty of YouTube videos. There's a pretty common team that people run. And this is pretty standard back in the day before the Infinity team with Wixwell. But this team should work perfectly fine. Or you can, if you don't want to run him, you can also run Xenomorph, or not Xenomorph. I'd run Ezio over Xenomorph if you want to, because Ezio provides decreased defense. So but yeah, basically the gist of the team is double man-eater, always have unkillable up for 50 turns, and then basically you have one solo damage healer that does all the damage, and then everything is like specific speeds. But like I said, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there. But like I said, you need to have everything booked. You need to have War Master. Everything needs to be 100% crit rate. But yeah, once it's like I said, once you get those leveled up and full masteries, like I said, you can change Dracomorph out for Xenomorph. I mean not Xenomorph, for Ezio. But Ezio would have to be speed tuned, so that's why I put in Dracomorph, because you don't have him built, so you're probably not using him anywhere. So, but yeah, that would be the route I would take for that team. But like I said, this would be the team you'd be building for Clan Boss. And then did you want help with anything else besides Clan Boss? And then if you're ever like to a point where like Xenomorph has like a rough time with Force Affinity, a quick cheat way. You already have Demon Lord. Okay, so yeah, so you should honestly with the stats, and you have pretty decent gear already, so you should be making sure you're maxing these out too. Check the build. Yeah, so I can give the speeds of what you need to build it out for. 1 second. Actually, you know what? We'll run the most run team. So, Clan Boss. So instead of Haikatuna, we'll run what's his name? Painkeeper. So you build this team instead. Of the mythical? Are you talking about the mythical, like your mythicals? Yeah, I can check out the builds and mythical. But yeah, like I said, this would be the team you would run, and then I can give you the speeds if you like those. Or like I said, there's multiple YouTube videos of them. But yeah, we'll check out the build of your mythicals real quick. So I saw you have 2 mythicals. She needs more attack. You're not a hard tower helm, fortify. Doesn't the fortify debuff basically, I forget what it does. Where is fortify? Reduces enemy. Honestly, I wouldn't have this on Nell, because honestly, I put the tower helm on. Well, it does provide speed. Honestly, I put the tower helm probably on either Predator or Lazarius. Do you have Lazarius in a speed build? Yeah, you have Lazarius in a speed build. So if you're using Lazarius for a speed, I would definitely have him in the tower helm for the speed, or yeah. So well, the relics. I'm not gonna switch your relics because you can choose how you want to place them. I can just give recommendations. I don't like to, because that's a lot of Starstone to move around, because it's like 1,200 Starstone to move that around. So you can choose like how you want to build them. But when I first got Nell, I just used her as like a cut-in champ. So basically, I built her with high attack for the poisons, but you don't have the Rack Elixir plus lethal dose, so you can't really use her for that. But you can use her to first like a cut-in decreased turn meter. So basically, you'll build her with like some attack, high speed, high accuracy. So like this is a good accuracy for your level. So you don't have to worry about accuracy, but as much speed as possible. So if you can increase the speed, I would. For like cut in and then directly use our A2. Um, but since you're losing Lazarius for a speed build, like I said, I would definitely switch the Tower Helm over. It's either Lazarius for the speed build or Predator for the decrease for the better ignore defense. What can I lose for attack? Speed. So like since Nell really doesn't. I mean, she does do damage with her poisons, but she doesn't. Her whole like gist is that she has lethal dose plus um, the Rack Elixir blessing. I mean, Rack Elixir relic. So I would definitely use her as a cut-in champ for like a 3v3 team. And then once you can get her into a 9-piece Mercurial build, which you can get her. Yeah, you can get her to a 9-piece Mercurial build. It should be a little slow, but you can start building her for if you get a lethal dose blessing or a Rack Elixir, you can build her a 9-piece Mercurial build and like build her slower, but build her for the poison. So like have like 500 accuracy, but like slower speed, but higher attack. If you want to put her in a 9-piece Mercurial build, so that way it's for an elongated fight. She'll do more damage with her poisons versus trying to be a cut-in champ. But like I said, originally I did have my Nell built out in like a supersonic plus the 5% poison, so I had her in supersonic for speed, like 500 accuracy, and like know it like the focus wasn't on attack. So if you want to do that build, then you can go like full like the 4-piece supersonic plus the poisons for like a cut-in build. Lazarius is built fine. I guess you're using him for speed, so I would definitely see if you can build him faster. Like 277 speed isn't the best. I mean, it may be for like I think we're in Silver Arena, so like it could be fine. But I would try to, if you're gonna build him for speed, like try to make him your fastest champ, because most people who go against you don't have Marius, so they're able to you're able to use his A3, which decreases turn meter and increases your turn meter. So I would build him in your fastest build. Since it looks like you don't have any other speed booster that you're using. I mean, you have Hilvy, but yeah, she's built a little slow. So yeah, I would definitely put him. If this is your fastest build, then obviously that makes sense. But I would try to any more speed that you can get on to his gear. I definitely would focus on that over any other champ. So yeah, like I said, the two methods are both fine. I would just switch the Tower Helm off. But like I said, it's very expensive. I think it's like 1,300 to switch it off her and then put it on him. So I would just keep that in mind when you are switching it. But that maybe for later if once you do a little bit more Chimera. But as far as builds, I would definitely make your Hilvy a little bit faster. She has enough accuracy, but the speed isn't enough, especially since she's not a 9-piece Mercurial. 1-piece Mercurial is enough. Like 2-piece Mercurial isn't really worth it to sacrifice the speed, because it's kind of like Stone Skin. Like Stone Skin's great, but if they have a bomber or they have like HP burn, then like Stone Skin's kind of useless. So like being that slow doesn't really help. So like I said, I would definitely make sure that she's a little bit faster and remove that second set of that second buff for Mercurial, so she only has 1 stack. So Predator, he's built okay. I would definitely try to get more crit rate on him. Aspect of Searoth really isn't needed because it decreases his turn meter, so he kind of already evades. So I would build him with more crit damage. So using this crit damage would probably be better. Yeah, make Hilvy faster with only use 1 stack. Yeah, and then I would definitely put a crit damage relic on him or the Tower Helm. So I wouldn't use Aspect of Searoth because you need more crit damage. But let's check out the speed. Speed's okay. I would try to get him at least 225 if possible. Falmon's like a pretty good damage dealer, so I would build him out. I know he's kind of only good for faction wars, but he's still a pretty good damage dealer. So I would build him out as well to get him 6-star for damage dealers. Dolan can be pretty good. How was your Thor builds? Slayer. Yeah, you don't need 7 pieces of Slayer, even though it has more crit damage. He needs more speed, like 189 is pretty slow. I know you probably use him for PvE content, but I would, for PvE content, I would definitely at least make him 200 speed. I know it's like only 11 speed, but I would definitely sacrifice some damage for more speed. Because I don't think he gets any speed from his passive. Yeah, he already increases his crit damage, so yeah, I wouldn't. Um, and he doesn't provide increased speed. So yeah, I would definitely like make him at least 200 speed, if not 225. So you can use him in PvP as well. I wouldn't put Nature's Wrath on Pelops because he's not building a damage build. If he was building a damage build, then I would say put him in Nature's Wrath. But if you're using him in PvE, like Lightning Cage to protect the Feral. Oh, no, you don't have Feral. Never mind. I'll probably put him in Life Harvest if you're using him in PvP content for revive, for like elongated fights. Um, but yeah, I would say definitely a focus like for your account should be getting more 6-star champs. Um, like you're kind of top heavy with your some of the champs you have. I would have more 6-star champs. That's right. Like I said, you have like, a lot of champs that are like you have Naldua, who's really good at Reviver. You have Arbiter for 3v3. Crocat's really good for Hydra. Finesse can be good for Hydra if you get a soul for him. Um, yeah, and let's see what you like for the Bakage fusion because you already have Kira, so um, yeah, you already have Lockman as well. So you're just missing. Yeah, I definitely. Um, I don't know if Enda and no, I think it's just these 4 champs. But yeah, I'll definitely try to get make sure you have these 2 champs locked so you don't feed them. Yeah, Kento can be really good for the hex. But yeah, I would make sure. Yeah, you're pretty close for Mikage, so I would definitely whenever like if they come out with what's it called with guarantee for these champs, I would definitely make sure I'm saving up ancient shards. I obviously complete the fusion, but I would definitely make sure I'm saving up ancient shards for just in case because I didn't ever think they were going to come back out with guaranteed events for those Mikage fusions, but they did. So I would make sure I have some ancient saved. So yeah, you're a little bit low on ancient, so I'd make sure I have ancient saved, and I wouldn't just be pulling for random events, especially with at your stage since you're a little bit low level. So are you completing the fusion? Yeah, you might not complete this fusion. You're a little behind. But yeah, like I said, I'll start saving for the fusions. Should I 6-star Kroga even though I don't have his partner? Yeah, oh yeah, Kroga is amazing. Even without his partner, he's amazing. The reason why he's so great with his partner is because one, he gets the ally attack, plus he counterattacks if his Packmaster Shy gets attacked. But no, he's still really good. Like his multipliers are amazing even without his partner. The only issue is that you have to build him with accuracy because his leech and weaken aren't irresistible if you don't have Crooked on the team. But also, yeah, you can still build him without the 6-star champ. So I mean, sorry, without you should still 6-star him without the Pac-Man Shack because if you continue to do fusions, like you said, you already have 1 fusion token, so like you can start getting the fusion tokens available for like the champs. So I would definitely get Wixwell first and then go for Packmaster Shack, who's a 2-star, so it's 5 fusions, which I mean it is a while away, but I would definitely still build him out. So um, I don't think he does. He doesn't provide poisons, so I'd make sure I change his blessing. Probably put Nature's Wrath on him. Yeah, I'd probably do Nature's Wrath. I know he's in a destroy set, so he's probably in there for the Scarab King, but he doesn't provide poison, so I'd make sure I change this to like Nature's Wrath or something different, or Cruelty or something versus Nature's Wrath for that boss. Yeah, like I said, yeah. If you have any questions like later on, I can definitely answer them. Like I said, you have your clan boss team to build. You get some recommendations for champs to 6-star. Like I said, your focus should probably be on like saving shards for fusions coming forward because fusions are going to be. Oh yeah, Dolan. You want Dolan. Nature's Wrath is fine. Crit rate's fine. Definitely needs more speed. He doesn't need accuracy because he automatically He automatically is irresistible for bosses. Attack is fine. He's an instinct. I definitely see if I can get him in a faster speed build. The accuracy is, I mean, the attack percentage boosts are fine, but you only really want attack percentage boost if you have speed on him. Give like one or two speed rolls at least because like 169 isn't really fast enough for most content. Like he'll get outlapped by the bosses. So and you don't have an attack banner. So I'd probably like this banner. I'd probably level up here, even though it doesn't have it has defense. It has 10 more speed. So it's like little things like that. Plus you get more. Well, actually, you have higher attack there. I think. No, you'll get. I think you'll get more attack if you level this up. Oh yeah, if you lose like, ignore defense, I think at your level, I think the stats matter over the ignore defense set for your level. But I don't know if you're on the Hell Hates optimizer, but yeah, the Hell Hates optimizer can definitely show you which sets are better. But let me test it out real quick for you, Tholan, just so we can see the difference. Let's see, optimizer. I'm pulling up on the screen, so I'll let you know what it shows. Dolan. So let's see. Let's try to get him at 200 speed and don't pull from anybody. Yeah, even having him in a Slayer build might be even better than having Thor in a Slayer build. But yeah, it looks like well, unfortunately, it's taken from some champs. But yeah, I would definitely sacrifice the ignore defense set to increase his speed a little, so that he's able to place that weaken more often and do more damage. Um, because he's fast in a little bit faster build versus being in a slower build with ignore defense set. Yeah, like I said, if you ever have any questions, you can always stop by stream. And like I said, we could probably do another review in a few weeks. Like I said, once you build out those champs for the clan boss team, hopefully that team works for you. For the one key, like I said, if you have any issues with that one key, maybe like a soul thing, like where maybe like I would still keep that team, like keep running that team, but then change it so well it'll increase the damage with soul. So like if you ever see the Dracomorph soul in the shop, you can get his soul to have that nature's wrath, or or things like cruelty for your man eaters or 100% crit rate, things like that. So, but that comes with as your crown progresses. But yeah, like I said, really appreciate you letting me use your account for takeover for content. If you ever any questions, just let me know. You have 20 advanced quests. This is normal. No, it might be a glitch in the system, but no, you shouldn't have 20 advanced quests. I think you should only have like, I think it's 9, I think. So, uh, yeah, maybe like a glitch in the raid system. I would just restart your game, but you shouldn't have that many advanced quests. Oh, just also as a just a reminder. Oh, thank you everyone who subscribes to the channel. Thank you for 250 subs. Also, just a reminder for those of you who are new, we do host account giveaways um, from our channel. The only way to enter is to join the Discord. Oh, yeah, yeah. You could be a returning player, so you could have revival requests. That does make sense. That why, or a new player, you could have the apprenticeship pass. But like I was saying, if you want to join the giveaways, we do have a Wixwell starter account giveaway that will be ending uh, Wednesday evening. So like I said, if you want to join that giveaway, all you have to do is just subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. Link is in my bio, and just go to the current giveaway tab, and you can enter there. We currently have, I think, I see here we have. Currently have 63 entries for the Wixwell giveaway, and then we're also in the giveaway entry details tab. We also have a current vote for the next mythical. We usually do Lego starter accounts or playable accounts during the week, and then on Saturday or Sunday we usually host a mythical giveaway. So we do have a few mythical accounts. We currently have a Nell account, Aphidus account, Commodus account, Carosa, and then like we have some milestone accounts that we'll be giving away, like as we like 500, probably 750, and then 1,000 subs. We do have a Solinar Gizmac account that we'll be giving away. We do have a Theodosia account to give away. We also have another Toshiro account that a subscriber gave to us that we will be giving away as well. And then what was the other ones? Oh, we have a Mikage and Dice account. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know why you shouldn't have more than 20 advanced quests. Um, yeah, you should only have 10. So I don't know why. Is it showing double? You may have to reset your game, or like, restart your game if it's showing double. Oh yeah, it's definitely possible. A lot of my, I can show you some of my clanmates. They're like not Hydra specialists, but they care a lot about Hydra and most of the reason why we win. Um, most of our um, Hydra battles. But yeah, I'm nowhere near like I spent a lot of money in the game, but I'm nowhere near like the top of my clan. Like this Trona team, I'm sure one shot Sniper Hydra. Yeah, he does 7 million damage. I mean 7 billion damage. Like my team is all the way. I'm right here. I think I can one shot with Toshiro like towards the end, but yeah, these teams up here they're one shot. Like Titus can one shot. Um, Trunda can one shot. But yeah, most of these teams that are doing a billion are Titus teams. Titus. No, just a Toshiro team, but this has Sin in it. Ninja. Oh no, Ninja can one shot. He might be pretty close, but yeah, it's definitely possible. I know, especially for like brutal and hard, they can do it. I know I haven't optimized my Titus team, but my Titus team can one shot on hard. But I'm sure I can get into one shot on brutal as well. But yeah, with the right gear, with like 6 merciless, 2 piece zeal, um, yeah, you could definitely do it. Like with the Feral, I mean, like not Feral is in the buff, but I mean it's in the gear set, but it's in the champion. Plus like Ashnar, plus Theodosia, like yeah, they can easily one shot. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's cool to do that much damage, but to be honest, unless you're really in an end game clan, like it's not really necessary. Like for me, like I think my clan is minimum was like 4 billion clash points or something, or 5 billion, something like that, for Hydra. But I mean, I've obviously sometimes optimized my teams like ever since I got Titus Wixwell, and I've been able to do a Titus Wixwell team I've created, but I'm not big on like optimizing. Like I'm sure I can do like because I have two Titus Wixwell teams that I can create, but I only have one. Like I haven't built up my second one yet. Like I could optimize my teams for Hydra, but I just do like I just make my teams auto friendly. So, but yeah, it's something definitely to strive for people who care about stuff like that. But not for me. I could build like for Chimera, like I can get like probably build 25 mythical mat teams, but I usually just have a Toshiro Mikage team with Androck, Lydia, and Galather and call it a day. Like I don't even auto. Like I could get more trials with my Chimera team, but I just auto it, and sometimes I forget to do it just because I don't really care that much about Chimera. Like I usually just do it for the mats and to get the and to get more Erethi coordinates, but that's really it. But yes, that's for people who care for that. It's definitely something to strive for. But yeah, there's a lot of min maxing you can do with that, but it just the amount of time and gear and energy it takes to get there, it's just not worth it for me. Hey, anime, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I forget. I'm like, I always surprised when you say morning, but I always remember that you're not in America. Cause I'm like, you're like one of the few people that says morning to me. They're my streams. Yeah, no, I could see that. Um, I definitely think like when I got my mythicals, like having a mythical was more important, but now it's not as important. Um, but yeah, I could definitely see how that could be as the same as importance. Oh yeah, definitely 100%. Yeah, good gear definitely trumps the champs. Yeah, I definitely lost. I mean, I've lost to some good champs, but like you can see in some of my live arena videos, like I've lost to just better geared champs. But usually it's not even really better gear. Usually it's just mercurial. So, but yeah, and that's more like RNG. If you get good gear or not. But yeah, I've definitely lost to some better geared champs than mine. I mean, usually like it's not even usually the champs. Usually the strategy. Like, I mean, my strategy is pretty similar. Like I run the same few champs like every time. Usually I run my Galter is built specifically for PvP. Like he has Volcanic Heart for go second plus Supersonic. I mean decent build, not really much resistance. Um, then I have my girl. She's not really built. I mean she's built at 100% crit rate with pretty decent crit damage, but she's built at 9 piece Mercurial. And then I have my Predator. I don't think he's just kind of built. Like he doesn't have a good soul, so he's not built. My Nice is built for go second with Feral. My Theodosia is built for go second with 9 piece Mercurial. My Nell's built for go second. So yeah, like I was saying, most of my teams are built for go second, but I mean, I still do like my our Bay is built for go first. Plus, sometimes lately I've been picking Fabian. Um, so I have to go first deck because usually I always ban my Fabian instead of anybody else. So usually they're running speed teams, so I'm able to beat them. Like when I usually pick Nell, so they usually either have to ban Fabian or ban Nell. So usually they ban Fabian, so I usually have a pretty easy win strategy there. Yeah, I really don't pay much attention to live arena. Well, I mean, not live arena. I mean, I do pay attention to live arena, but I don't really pay much attention to like classic arena. Like, I just sometimes I'll maybe switch out my team for like a turtle team because I know like it'll take a while, so I'll maybe run a bomb team. But usually I just run my Nell, Nice, go second, Raglan plus uh, Nyame team, and I just keep it pushing. Like a lot of times, like I don't even use my medals until CVC, or it's usually PR CVC because I don't. I mean, like the rewards are nice, but I don't really care that much to get it immediately. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you have a good night, and thanks for watching the stream. Well, thank you all for watching the stream. I think we're going to end here. I need to record the live arena video for tomorrow. But if you are new here and you want to join in on the giveaways, we're currently hosting a Wixwell giveaway. It's all free account giveaways. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and join the Discord. There's a current giveaway tab that posts all the current giveaways. Just hit the party hat there. You can join in. I think it's like 60 plus people who are in it for the current giveaway. And then, like I said, the current giveaway details tab will also host the. Well, actually, there's a poll currently running for the next giveaway, which I think is between Nell and Affidus. So we will be posting that giveaway pretty soon in the current giveaway tab, so you can enter there. Like I said, thank you for watching the stream.